What is going on, guys? J Cherubs here, or Joey. Today we have a special day. Today we're going back to the roots. We're going back to the gaming setup. We're going back to the building my dream setup. The stuff I did maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago on this channel. With the exact computer I started making these videos with, now we're gonna start changing everything up. So this is what I'm currently using. i5 4460, 16 gigs of RAM, 1060 I believe it is, maybe 500 gigabytes of storage, and then a 2 terabyte SSHD. In the S340 Elite computer, we got the two 29-inch ultra-wide monitors and just regular peripherals. Now these parts have been sitting in the basement for maybe at least like 6 months now, and I've been itching to build my computer. But now everything's together. I finally have some time to do it. Starting off, we have the ROG Strix B550-i gaming motherboard. We have two CPUs to choose from. We have the 5900X and the 5600X. I'm most likely gonna put the 5900X because of the graphics card I'm using, but we'll keep this on the side just in case. For RAM, I went with the 3600 megahertz, 2 sticks of 16 gigabytes, 32 gig DDR4, Vengeance LPX, low profile. For storage, I went with the Western Digital Black SM750 2 terabyte NVMe SSD. Now this motherboard has room for two SSDs, two NVMe SSDs. I'm gonna use this 2 terabyte one for now, and if it runs out, always upgrade because it's not hard to do. For the power supply, we got the Corsair SF750 modular power supply, 750 watt. It's 80 plus platinum. Pretty simple, nothing much to say about that. For the cooling, we have the Kraken X53 240 millimeter liquid cooler with RGB with the infinity like loops, and some 3D printed brackets for this AIO, and you'll see why once we get to the case. On the AIO, I'm gonna put the Noctua slim fans. For the case, we're using the Cooler Master NR200P in black with a tempered glass side. This is a big case on Reddit, r/battle stations, r/PC Master Race. And here we have the big boy of this build, the RTX Tuf Gaming 3090. I'm really hoping this fits in the NR200. And just to top off the setup, we have new monitor mounts, gas loaded, and a new 1440p 1 millisecond ViewSonic, and it's gonna go somewhere in between those two ultra wides. Now, I'm no pro at making PCs. I've only ever made mine. But honestly, as long as I do better than The Verge's how to build a PC video, I'm happy. Now, this isn't a full how-to build. It's just kind of me going through it quickly. This is the scariest part of the whole. First time I built a PC, I bent the pins of a motherboard. So we got the arrow on one side and the gold arrow on another. Make sure it's a little snug. Hardest part done. Let's install the RAM while we can. There's only 2 slots, so there's nowhere else for them to go. You guys can see my pizza oven in the corner. That was actually a gift from Neela. There's little indications in the slots where you can see they'll only fit in one way. Now I believe the NVMe drive goes right on this M2 heatsink. So let me get my screwdriver, I can start that. Got a little dinky screwdriver, and I guess it wasn't dinky enough because it's still too big. Not too tight, just snug, and peel off the thermal paste on this. So most of the motherboard is good now. So I think I'm at that point where I gotta put everything inside the case now and then go from there. So this is the 3D printed part that gives me a little bit more height so I can mount the AIO with some slim fans. So this comes out and this gets put on. I just have to bring the power over, and then this mesh at the top. Unfortunately, the power button doesn't really fit on this 3D printed. It just gets stuck and I can't turn it on and on. So I'm forced to just put my finger. I'm gonna put the motherboard in now on those standoffs and go from there. Say what up to the vlog.
Hi vlog.
Yeah, I know.
It's a small case though, like super
It's
small.
tiny. I think I might just connect everything and then go to Canada Computers and be like,
And just tell them.
bro, I'll give you a 50 piece to cable manage. So I connected some stuff into the power supply and some stuff into my motherboard. Before I get ahead of myself, the moment of truth to see if the 3090 fits in here. From there, I'm gonna put everything else together. I had to basically strip the whole case to have access to everything. The inside's all done. I had to like MacGyver stuff around here to get all this stuff in. Cable management is pretty garbage, but I don't know really what to do in a case like this. Maybe one day if I have more time.
Many months later.
And this is the best I was able to get it. That's how it looks with the tempered glass on it. And this is the setup. Don't look at that. I've really had no issues with the PC so far. I don't really use it that long either. I try and keep the gaming to a few hours, turn it off, take a break, and then maybe the next day play again for a few hours. Now I honestly just want to see if it turns on. I made the most rookie mistake. After everything is screwed in, I forgot to put in the IO shield. Now it's the moment of truth. I connected the HDMI power. Before I close this up, let's see if it turns on. So far, no signal to the monitors. We got it. We posted. CPU does run a little hot. I just don't know if that's bad considering how small PC is. Got my Windows USB in. We're installing Windows. I'm surprised we did it on the first shot. This is definitely something I got to deal with one day. Can't wait to play ray tracing Minesweeper. This is probably the worst part. All the drivers. It's time to go to bed. Thanks for watching. Peace.